I'm Hal Jenson. I'm founding dean of the Western Michigan University School of Medicine. First, I'd like to introduce the other members of the Western Michigan University School of Medicine Board of Directors who are here today. President John Dunn, Larry Tolbert, who is a marketing representative for the International Association of Heat and Frost Insulators and Allied Workers, Paul Spouty, and Frank Sardone. On behalf of the Western Michigan University School of Medicine Board of Directors, I welcome you here today for this groundbreaking event that marks yet another major milestone in the development of this medical school. We're building the future of medical education right here in Kalamazoo. We're honored to have U.S. Congressman Fred Upton join us today, and I'll ask him to make a few remarks. Fred?
I made a joke that we had the shade because Hal was standing in the front of the sun, so I'm going to move the mic down just a tad. It is such an honor for all of us to be here at this momentous occasion, not only for Western Michigan University and the city of Kalamazoo, but for the future graduates of this institution and the patients and the communities that they're all going to serve. Medical schools don't pop up overnight. In fact, sometimes it takes decades for them to birth. So this is truly a momentous year in the making. And they don't come together without the strong support and collaboration of leaders as well as institutions, public as well as private, who are committed to making their community a stronger and healthier one. We would not be celebrating here today without the generosity of MPI Research and Bill Parfit, its great chair. Long a part of Kalamazoo's robust medical industry, it is only fitting that Building 267 is going to serve as the new role as a beacon of the life sciences here in Southwest Michigan. It is also to the collaboration of both Borges and Bronson that will one day count Kalamazoo-trained medical doctors among their own staffs. The spirit of the original Kalamazoo Promise lives on today as well as the anonymous charitable contributions that made the School of Medicine possible will open new doors of opportunity for local students and draw in new pools of talent and community involvement. Lastly, I got to say, it was about 5 years ago when President Dunn stepped foot on Western's campus in his new role and made it clear from day one that bringing a medical school to Kalamazoo would indeed be a top priority. Some people subscribe to the motto for success: under promise, over deliver. Dunn backed conventional wisdom, promised big, and delivered. We are so proud of his leadership. As chair of the House Energy and Commerce Committee, one of my top priorities is indeed healthcare policy. And I am proud to have been a strong partner in this effort and recognize all of the local officials, Republicans and Democrats, whose hard work really made this come together. It is a testament to what good work we can do when a community works together, as Kalamazoo has done time and time again. This new school will mean many things for our area. It brings the promise of good-paying jobs from the beginning of construction to the staffing and facility maintenance once the school is up and running. It further solidifies our region's role as a major health care corridor, combined with two of the nation's leading hospitals and certainly the most innovative medical product manufacturer in the world. That well-earned reputation is not only a draw to outside business, but a magnet for families and talented professionals looking for a new community to call home. It also ensures that our community has a plentiful, well-trained supply of medical professionals to meet our future healthcare needs, which is one of the big reasons why we need to continue the support for this little issue called Graduate Medical Education, GME. And I can tell you that again, is bipartisan support as I look to work with my colleagues back in Washington. It is the collaboration with Borges and Bronson. Western students will apply the medical lessons that they learn in this building to real-life health situations down the street. And as they complete their internships and residencies here, many will decide, obviously, to stay in the best area of the country, working at local hospitals or establishing private practices. And as our population continues to age and requires more medical care, we will see more Americans entering the Medicare and Medicaid programs. We want to make sure that we have the quality providers to meet those growing demands within our own community. Healthcare and medical research have been two of my passions as a member of Congress, and today, as chairman, those investments really do pay off tremendously, working to improve the quality of life and offering new hope to the hopeless. It is heartening to know that the next generation of our nation's best providers will be grown right here in Kalamazoo, and yes, we are all Broncos. Thanks very much.
Thank you, Congressman Upton. Now I would like to introduce the President of Western Michigan University and the Chair of the Board of Directors of the School of Medicine, Dr. John M. Dunn.
Good morning. Good morning. Thank you very, very much. Wow, what a wonderful day. This is our community's initiative. And as you look around you today, I hope the size of this wonderful crowd, thank you, by the way, all of you for being here, and the celebratory mood gives you an even deeper appreciation of how community-focused this medical school is. We have members of our city and county leadership, including Mayor Bobby Hopewell, County Administrator Peter Battani, our legislators, Senator Shootmaker, Speaker of the House, Jace Bolger, Representatives McCann, O'Brien, and Nesbitt. And please forgive me if I've missed anyone, because I might not be able to see all the marvelous people and the great leaders that are here joined with us today. The city of Kalamazoo has a rich history of excellence in education, healthcare, research, and life science exploration, all of which are assets for the development of a new medical school. It's hard to believe that it has been 5 years ago, this very month of October, that community interest in a new medical school was sparked. Feasibility studies confirmed that Kalamazoo, no secret to us, has the necessary building blocks for developing an outstanding medical school. The assets in the community include Western Michigan University, a nationally recognized research university, Borges Health and Bronson Healthcare, two nationally recognized hospitals, a 40-plus year history of medical education, multiple outpatient facilities, and a strong base of high-quality physicians, and a century-long heritage of drug discovery and medical device development. We also have a vibrant, supportive city and generous community philanthropy. One huge example of giving is this marvelous building, this huge building. It's behind me, and let's just stop and thank MPI and his chair, Bill Parfit, for their generous. How about a nice round of applause, Bill? Thank you. A new medical school will contribute to the national and local need for physicians and also bring benefits to the state of Michigan, Kalamazoo community, and I believe the nation. New jobs generate personal income for local residents. Businesses in the wholesale, retail, service, and manufacturing sectors benefit from the direct expenditures of the medical school on goods and services. In addition, area businesses are recipients of spending by staff, medical students, and their visitors. And a financial investment to renovate and expand this building in downtown Kalamazoo will mean the School of Medicine will have an immediate impact on the community as well. The 20-month building project will include over 43,400 work days for an average crew of 109 people per day. For the past 4 years, several hundred people from across the community in southwestern Michigan have been involved in bringing the dream of a new medical school to life. As we embark on this next phase of development, I ask for your continued support and commitment to help us realize our potential to improve the health of our community. On behalf of the Western Michigan University School of Medicine Board of Directors, I thank you all for being here. This could not happen without a community support, people like you gathered here today and for years to come to make sure that we do it right, and we always do it in a first-class, state-of-the-art, outstanding medical school. Thank you very, very much.
Thank you, President Dunn. It's now my pleasure to tell you a bit more about the future home of the School of Medicine. In December 2011, William U. Parfett, Chairman and CEO of MPI Research in Mattawan, donated this 320,000 square foot facility to Western Michigan University to be used by the medical school. I am pleased that members of the Parfett family, Bill and Martha, are here with us today. This 7-story building is located now on the W.E. Upjohn campus of the School of Medicine. This campus is named after William Erastus Upjohn, Martha's grandfather and Bill's great-grandfather, who moved from Hastings, Michigan to Kalamazoo to start the Upjohn Company in 1885. This property was the first piece of land that he purchased. We are fortunate and privileged to have this site as the home of the new medical school. This facility will be the inaugural home of a pioneering class of students, faculty, and staff, and will remain relevant to the future generations that will follow in their footsteps. Its design and execution have been defined by 4 guiding principles from the School of Medicine's mission: learner-centered, discovery-driven, globally engaged, and patient and family-focused. A $68 million renovation and expansion project is scheduled to be completed by May of 2014, in time for the first class of medical students to begin in August of 2014. This new medical school building will include educational, research, and administrative space on 6 floors of the building. If you did not get one today, be sure you pick up one of the brochures that shows more of the detail about this wonderful facility. As we celebrate the excitement of this new building, I'm also pleased to announce another momentous milestone for this School of Medicine. Just as we are here at the groundbreaking of a facility, we are breaking new ground in Kalamazoo. I am very pleased to announce that the School of Medicine has been granted preliminary accreditation by the Liaison Committee on Medical Education. This is an important step for the School of Medicine because now it means that we have the go-ahead to start recruiting students to begin in August of 2014. We thank the visionary leaders from Western Michigan University and from Kalamazoo's 2 teaching hospitals, Borges Health and Bronson Healthcare, who've collaborated to develop this medical school. As President Dunn stated, the Kalamazoo community has a 40-year history of outstanding collaboration providing graduate and undergraduate medical education. The Liaison Committee on Medical Education noted this as a major strength of the new medical school. We could not have achieved this milestone without all of the individuals serving on the accreditation committees, subcommittees, and work groups over the past 18 months who have worked tirelessly to make this possible. Thank you for all of your dedication and for sharing your expertise. I also want to thank the community leaders, area physicians, and donors for their advocacy, leadership, and support. Without all of you, this could not have happened. The mission of this medical school is to advance the health of humanity through excellence in medical education, clinical care, research, and service. The goal for our students is to demonstrate and realize their individual potential for greatness. Our graduates are going to become great leaders, clinicians, researchers, educators, and advocates for patients and the medical profession. This is a grand challenge for a new medical school, but it's one that we're well positioned to achieve. We've come this far quickly because of the generosity of many people in this community and throughout the region. Your continued support will be important to ensure that this medical school reflects the caliber of this community. Now, at this groundbreaking, I would like to invite the other members to join me in the ceremony. We have from the Western Michigan University School of Medicine board members, we have John Dunn, if you can come up, Larry Tolbert, Paul Spouty, Frank Sardone. From Western Michigan University Board of Trustees, we have Bill Johnston and Ken Miller. We have from Borges Health, the board chair, Dr. Daniel Stewart. From Bronson Healthcare, board chair Barbara James. MPI Research chair and CEO, William Parfett. Congressman Fred Upton. And Kalamazoo Mayor Bobby Hopewell. If everyone grabs their hard hat, takes a shovel, we'll dig in. 3,